Pandas. Pandas. Sorry for the late start. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Interesting. Good morning. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Speedy Boy, good morning. Sherman, good morning. Bub Stocks, welcome. Bill 7. Scout that like button, Scruffy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing amazing. We're just getting started here. We're going to reload this real quick. We are just on a downtrend. Pandas. Top left of your screen, you can see where we are in our accounts. Goodness gracious, pandas. Goodness gracious. We are up almost 2K on these accounts. That means we're halfway there to the static thresholds. We are halfway there, pandas. We're very close. Well, I guess a static threshold doesn't mean as much because we have DLL. We have a daily drawdown, DDL. No, daily loss limit, DLL. Daily loss limit of 2,500. So, in my opinion, like, people don't like the DLL, but I think the DLL is very good just because what business do you have losing 2,500 anyways on any single day? So, at least it catches you, and it certainly helped me last Thursday where I probably would have traded my accounts to oblivion, but the DLL prevented me from keep trading and got to reset. And on Friday, I was able to make like over $3,000 on Friday. And Friday wasn't particularly easy, but I just happened to make some pretty good trades. Friday. I made a good trade from here. Went long. 1, 2 positions. Made about like $1,000 on that trade. Went long here, got skunked out, and then ended up pushing up. So went long here again, and ended up making it nice. This is $815 from here to here. $1,270 from here to here. $425. So like $1,600 on that trade, $800 on this trade. I did lose here. I lost $400 on that trade. Skunk. And then I waited a long time for this last trade here. I think I did lose one more. I lost this one, $270, and then finally made some good bamboo right here. So those are my trades on Friday. Ooh. We're going to try to fill the gap, huh? Let me mark it. Give me a second here. We have a gap here on the 5-minute chart. There's a gap on the 5-minute chart here. And we're making like a couple strong bear bars right to it. Good morning, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Good morning, everybody. This is the overnight low. Most likely test this first. I mean, I'm just waiting for a second to short if we can get it. I prefer to be at a double key area. This is floating in midair. I'm fine with sitting on my pause here. I can sit my pause forever. I don't mind. Second short does trigger here. but we're not close to any key areas. We are close to the overnight lows, which could be a magnet. How many times have I taken a trade like this and it'll come back break even? How many times have I taken a trade like this and it'll come back break even so easily? Like 99% of the time. Not 99, but 90% of the time will come back to break even. Right? Because all the scalpers are out. Looks like here it's going to push down pretty good. Not like that. That is disgusting. That is quite disgusting. Wow, if you went short here, you saw this, man, that is frustrating. If I went short here and I saw this, I'll be pretty frustrated. Yeah, I'll be really frustrated when I went short here. We do come out break even, pandas. You see that? How frustrating is that? Golly, that's annoying. I got annoyed at this trade. I'm not even in it. There's a clear target here that the market wants to hit, and we miss it by like a couple points because it wants to come back to break even. We're just hanging out here. Fails against a short, maybe. Ooh, okay. I think this is a push down here now. I was thinking to get back to the 20 EMA and trend line, but probably not. Probably not anymore. I'm surprised this is a bull bar. Pretty sure we're gonna have another push down. Low or high? I'd be surprised if it even gives it to me. Oh, okay. That's kind of surprising. Okay. Okay, interesting. We got our first entry off of our double trend or double key area. Terrible looking signal bar though. Actual horrible looking signal bar. The worst of a kind. Good context, bad signal bar. Bad signal bar again. I guess we're hanging out. Oh, that's a good. Well, that's not a signal bar actually, but okay. The 5-minute has always in short. I was thinking about going short there, pandas. I was thinking about going short there. This is the signal bar here, and it's just wasn't what I was wanting. We do test the overnight lows. The 5-minute was looking sus, right? Because it kind of created this big tail, and I thought it might have a like a retracement. It might create an up leg, and then a lower high, but it didn't. It went always in short the moment this closed. So we're hanging out. Ooh, lower high. I kind of like this lower high, but I'll wait for one more lower high. I'm still a little bit sussed out by the 5-minute chart. We'll try this. If it pushes down again, then we're gonna try. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Bouncing off the overnight low. Right here, this is the overnight low. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to get suspicious because of the tail here. All right, this tail is starting to make it like, okay, is it starting to turn to trading range? The moment you see a wick like this, you're like, And then when you see two wicks, you're like, okay, definitely gotta be careful now. What's gold up to? Gold is completely sideways. Okay. Bear bar ending on its low. I could look for a fail second just short here. The overnight low is a good enough support for me to try. Plus, I'm seeing something that I feel like could make this semi-strong push back up here. We'll try. Thoughts and prayers. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. Here we go. Bad signal bar. I can try here, but it looks like let's say it wants to push. Oh, geez. Small retracement there. Let's see. It's a good enough support for me to try, I think. All right, yeah, we lost. It was a good enough support for me to try. The risk wasn't. Look at this disgusting price action. I had a retracement. It wasn't too much risk. The reason why I wanted to try is because it kind of created this. Okay, it might be too early though. We're just out of that trade. Just let it play out. We could try again. The risk is even worse this time. The risk is humongous. What kind of candles are these? These are huge candles. I can't take that trade. Right, you're risking 34 points. No, thank you. And completely overlapping bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overlapping bars in a row. High or low, maybe. High or low, I could be interested here. Because then at least we have better risk. Not as much risk. And more probability, I think. Let's see. Complete doji bar. Bear bar. Best to stay away, right? Best to stay away from this. Let's just let it play out because it's very confusing. High or low could be okay, but this price action, this immediate price action is looking really bad. So it's lessening the probability of anything happening here. Increasing the probability just to go short here. Limit orders. Look at that. That's gross. If I went long there. Pretty disappointed if I saw that. Pandas! Hope you guys doing well. Drop those GMs in the chat. How was your weekends, y'all? How were your weekends, y'all? Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. You guys are ready to trade. I'm telling you, you gotta be present. You gotta be present when reading this price action. Wow. This is rough, pandas. It turned completely sideways. We're up 212. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm a-okay with that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna break through this. It's not holding this level. But look at the 5-minute chart. It is just like big tails all along the way. But also we haven't broken a previous candle's high yet. Could show the strength of the bears here. You're finally breaking down this area. A lower high, I could be interested, but I feel like the market might not give it to me. A lower high could try. I don't like the outside bar reversal, but darn. Okay, we'll just wait. Outside bar reversal. Just getting suspicious. Not any trades. Good. All right, let's try again. Outside bar reversal was suspicious. All right, this is diabolical right now. I'm gonna try here. Ugh. It's not pretty. It's actually 2 bull bars. What's more concerning is this 5-minute, all these wicks here. That's the more concerning thing for me. Like the 5-minute, if it doesn't have confluence with the 5-minute chart, like makes me worried. Makes me really worried. I honestly feel like the 5-minute chart's king. I feel like 5-minute chart's king when it comes to price action. If the 5-minute chart doesn't say something, then I feel like I cannot take it on the lower time frames. Man, oh man, are you kidding me? That is huge. This outside bar reversal again. My goodness. Another outside bar reversal. Follow through. Follow through. It's frozen. Wow. Terrible on the time freeze, but it's a bull bar. I'm not interested. This can do whatever it wants. There's nothing I can do about this. Is virtually like it's very difficult to tell what's going to happen here. Whoa. Right, this green box right now is kind of being a little, kind of giving us the range right now. But also you can tell by the price action here on the 5-minute chart. These wicks causing a bunch of trouble here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row. It's hard for me to take any trades here right now. To me, it's pretty sideways. Bill Simmons says, I made 1K total 3 eval accounts. My trade copier isn't working, so I just trade one account, then the next. I'm done for today. Okay. Some people do that. I should have been doing that. Golly. I would have saved a lot of money if I did that. Here I am. Like, I know my track record and my probability of getting payouts. So, like, I'm still within that. Oof. I'm still within that, so I'm just like, all right. I mean, I know I'm spending a lot of money, but in due time, I should get a max payout soon, in my opinion. You know, just for my track record, and I always get at least one max payout per year. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's see if we can get it. Like, I'm hoping to get like, 6 max payouts, but we'll start off with 1, right? We can't get to 6 unless we get to 1 first. You know what I mean? That's some wisdom, isn't it? Can't get to 6 until we get 1 first. This is absolutely wild. I'm better off not trading today. Jeez Louise. Yuck. 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 I don't know if this is bullish, right? We still got like, what, 5 bear bars in a row. But they started creating these tails, and it started to turn to a small trading range here. If fails second edge is short, I could try. Just get a little bamboo. I don't know how much I'll get though. I try with the fail second edge short here. We're still bouncing off the overnight low, which can act as support. And we're creating a fail second edge short here. Let's see if we get it though. Okay, we do get it. It looks gross though. Looks really gross. I don't know. Can I take any trade here? Should I just be looking for shorts? Or am I always in short here? Should I only be looking for shorts? Small risk. I'll try. It's a small enough risk for me to try here. Okay, risk is growing. Risk is growing as we. Oh my gosh! Almost got a really bad entry. I can't click this. This. Oh my gosh! Ninja Trader is absolutely wild. I couldn't click my order because it kept clicking this first. All right, fair enough. Missed this trade completely. Makes a 1-to-1, so successful trade in my opinion. If it ever makes a 1-to-1, then I think it's already a successful trade. It's a bare minimum you need. So I was looking for that, but it started like climbing up very quickly, and I couldn't move my order quick enough. And once I tried to move it, it already went through the order. So that's the thing about stop limit orders. Like if you're going long on stop limit order and you put your order underneath the price, it throws you an error, and so kind of messes things up. Here we go. We finally broke our previous candle's high after 5 bear bars in a row. It's looking like quite a strong push back up. I was trying to get into that panda and I couldn't do it. I tried to get into it, but I couldn't do it. The error made it even slower for me, and then I tried to move my order, but then I had like a line. I had this line. I couldn't move my order. I tried to set up another order. This line was messing me up. Pandas, it is what it is. Platform issues, you know what I mean? Platform features, I should say. It's quite a strong push up. Let me say that. Quite a strong push up. I don't know if this downtrend's over though, right? We had 5 bear bars in a row. This is the first bull bar. If we get another bull bar, then maybe you could think about going long. Gold is still sideways in my opinion. We're still within like all these wicks. Gold may start to drip here. That's a strong bear bar for gold. Big push down. Triple top. Breaks the, some sort of trend line like this. Gold. Look at the Nasdaq now. Creating a huge bull bar. Bigger than 1, 2, 3 bars, right? It absolutely destroys it. I tried to get into that trade. I couldn't do it, pandas. I tried. You all saw me try. It didn't allow me to get in. It's all good. It's too early to get tilted, right? It's Monday. I'm not tilted. I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I'm A-okay, pandas. Trust me. I'm A-okay. I am not tilted because it didn't allow me to get into that trade. I am not tilted. Of course I'm not tilted. Every first entry is like bazookas. Bam, bam, bam. First entries, first entries. This is a first entry market right now. Should I jump in this next first entry? Ooh. I mean, I always time it wrong. I always time it wrong, pandas. Every time I try to go to first entry, I'm always wrong, but we'll try here. Just because we got a magnet here. But I seem to always I always see on first entry, like, trends, I always seem to enter right when it wants to reverse. It's very difficult. It's the name of the game. You do make a new high, so technically, I guess I'm correct on that one. We do make a new high there, but we'll try. What in the world? Such a strong push up, and it wants to reverse now. All right, fair enough. That's why I stay away from first entry trends. I can never time it. I can never. Every time I try, I always get burned. Always get bit in my tail. The first entry trends is always difficult for me to time. Look, the only first entry that fails, I enter. Right? We had 5 first entries in a row that worked out beautifully and exploded, and the first one I enter, it takes my stop out. And it's not like it was weak, right? The 2500 tick chart has strong bull bar, and the 5-minute chart also strong bull bar and close to the previous day's close. So I felt like, all right, first entries, let's try. We've had multiple first entries that work, and the first entry that I tried to enter in fails, and that happens like way too often for me. That's why I try to avoid them. That's why I always miss like these amazing reversals and trends. I miss these incredible trends because every time I enter first entries, I just do not have. I Let's just say this, because that fails, it's probably not as strong as the trend as I think it is. But the strongest trends are usually all first entries. The strongest trends are usually all first entry. Another first entry here. Something just happened. Do we have news or something? I know we have news tomorrow. I'll enter the fail second entry here. I'll enter the fail second entry here. Or beneath the 20 MA. I still think we're kind of bearish here. Right, because we had 5 bear bars in a row. I'm thinking we're still bearish. It's the inside bar. Sitting on pause. I mean, I don't get my setup. It's all good. I don't care. If I don't get my setup, there's nothing to, there's nothing to complain about. If I really want to go in, I can always go in short anytime. All right, we're trying, pandas. Thoughts and prayers here. This is really, maybe it's a lot more bullish than I think it is. Maybe it wants one more leg up. Maybe it wants to test the previous day's low. All these things make sense. All these things are viable. I'm going to try to go with the original trend here, though. We're going to take this setup. The original trend was down. Was bearish. I'm going to try. Thoughts and prayers. Probably a bad trade. You know what? I'm glad it didn't even trigger me in. Right? It didn't trigger me in. It didn't like tick shot me into that trade, which is great. Okay. Give me another opportunity to go short here. It's looking wild. All right, we're in. I want to get to this level here. I don't want to get to this level. Or we're in a scalper's market right now. Scalp anything. Ooh. Give it to me. Come on. Come on, 5-minute chart. Give it to me. Come on, 5-minute chart. Give it to me. 5-minute chart. You gotta give it to me. Come on, 5-minute. You gotta give that to me. You gotta give it to me, 5-minute. You gotta give it to me. Please don't reverse back up. No way. No way. No way. No way. Please, not like that. We're starting this week with shenanigans already, pandas. No way. That's just rude. Misses my target. I was up $1,000 on that trade and missed my target by like, it's on my target actually. Actually touched my target.
Target filled.
Pandas! Goodness gracious, I was about to blow a gasket. What in the world? My target was the top of this like area where I felt like I had credence to bounce just because there's so many transactions here. Hopefully I tick shot at the market. If it bounces back up here, I could care less. I'm just glad I got my target here. We're up 885, pandas. We're halfway there, pandas. We're halfway there. We're halfway there to the safety net. The first milestone is getting past the safety net. Once you get past the safety net, things kind of get not easier, but things feel less stressful. Let's just say that. Things just feel less stressful once you can break the safety net. Goodness gracious, pandas. Norfolk says, my girlfriend Maggie said you're doing a great job, Panda. Well, thank you, Maggie. What about you guys? Am I doing a great job? What about you guys? I'm not sure how much the girlfriend knows about trading, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I watch figure skating. I have no idea what's going on in figure skating, but I watch and I could tell someone that they're doing a great job, and I don't know how to figure skate, but I watch it. When Olympics time, I watch it. Don't know what's going on, but I'll still say good job. You're doing great. You're doing great, Elisa Liu, whatever her name is. You're doing great. Wow, I got that perfect. I really was not greedy there. Jeez Louise. I really got that perfectly. This is a second inch short here. Why do I feel like I should not be going short here, but this hits all the criteria currently? Nope. Okay. I wanted to close clearly above this trend line so I don't have to even be tempted. Mm. Mm. Bull bar. Okay, this helps me like let this one go, which is great. Like I like it when the market makes it easy for me to decide what to do. Like I was thinking about going short here maybe again, but this push up here makes me clearly not want to do it. In fact, almost makes me want to reverse it. It makes me want to try a fail second to short here. You know what's crazy? I basically went long at the top here. I really am bad at first entries. I'm telling you. I have the worst luck with them. It's insane. It comes to a point where I should just never try. That's why I always miss these incredible trends because the strongest trends they're all first entries. That's why they're strong because like they don't allow much retracements, and so when they're that strong, like you don't have any option other than to get into the first entry. The biggest question is like what makes a trend strong? Not like can you tell? Is there clues to tell if it's strong before you enter? I mean, I thought this was what it was doing. Every first entry was exploding to the upside. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, all right, one more explosion. Why not? Is it too hard to move? Also, outside bar reversal. I wasn't ready for it. I want to go long here. It was outside bar reversal. I was not ready for it though. Not only not ready for it, but I don't necessarily like to go into outside bar reversals. If it does go up, great, but it gets very suspicious. The outside bar reversals. This looks like it's gonna work out though. Pretty good. We'll see though. It does break above the previous candle's high. Oh, another bull bar. Decent follow through. Probably isn't okay long. Probably isn't okay long. We're waiting though. Bouncing off the 240 SMA once again. It bounced off here. I'm always thinking it's gonna test some key area, which is the previous day's low. And if it's making like a beeline to it, then I kind of want to get in with a scalp if I can. Just like here, I just wanted to get a quick scalp to this key area. It didn't work out, but if it gives me another opportunity to scalp there, I may try. The 240 SMA is being quite strong though right now. Pretty strong resistance. Pandas, 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 pandas. We're up 885, pandas. Amazing. And I don't think today is particularly a good day. We'll see. Hopefully it'll turn into a good day. Right now, the 5 minute is creating a second entry short. I may try to get into second short just because we have 5 bear bars in a row, and we're not really pushing up that very strong here. We're not pushing up very strong. I'm looking for that 5 minute second entry short here. Like we're still clearly underneath the previous day's low, and we got gap to fill. Very clear gap to fill right here. Very clear gap to fill right here. So the second entry short here makes sense to me to fill the gap. I may just enter with micros just because it'll be a trade on the 5 minute chart. It's not that much risk, but I'd rather just trade the micros here. Just keep my risk, to 200 to $200 to $500. I don't like risk $500, but I tend to enter in trades that I do end up risking that much, just because the ATR is so insane. Right, the ATR is so insane on the 500 tick chart. Like I'm risking $500 on every trade on a 500 tick chart. It's insane. But these are the conditions you should be trading in. The ATR, if it's high, it's that's the volatility you want. All right, all right. Second entry long. Do I like it? It's not bad. It's actually not that bad here. Second entry long. I don't want an outside bar reversal. I don't want outside bar reversal if I can prevent it. That's all you get. Outside bar reversal. I missed it. I missed the move. It's gonna explode. I missed it. I already missed it. I think I already missed it. Oh, come with the retracement. Don't mind if I do. Give me that retracement. Get me in. Mother. It's a one tick off. It was one tick off of that retracement. No, 2 ticks off. Now if it I'm just going long, pandas. I'm sorry. I just gotta go long. I gotta go long here. I just gotta go long. If I lose, I lose. If I lose, I lose. And loss, I did. And lose, I did. Oh my gosh! It keeps tricking me. Right? The strong bull bar on the 5 minute chart. I thought we just had follow through to the previous day's low. We don't get there. Retraces, takes me out, and now pushes back up. Whatever. I think I gotta stop trying this. Like, this is my second attempt. I lost twice. Trying to get to this key area. Forget about it, pandas. I do not care anymore. Or is it third time's a charm? Or is it third time's a charm, pandas? Third time's a charm? Shall we try one more time here? A first entry with a terrible signal bar. It's the one that you want to try, right? First entry, terrible signal bar. Let's try. We're still on our trend line. Oh, it's even a worse signal bar. It's even. Whoa! 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 Oh, they didn't put me in. I was too slow. Whoa! I'm in.
Target filled.
Okay, fills me. Whoa! What's going on, pandas? What's going on? What? What's going on? That's an FU bar right there. That's an FU bar. What? Pandas. You gotta love the market. You gotta love this market these days. We'll try again. We'll try again, go short. We're still underneath the 20 MA. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, that signal bar is, this is too much risk. It ends up being the push I want it to be, but there's too much risk on that, and it's a bad signal bar. 30-point risk. I'm up over $1,000, pandas. I mean, can I complain right now? Can I complain right now? I'm glad it didn't trigger me in long right there. I probably got some bad slippage too. Trading range down here. This happened on Friday as well. I don't know if you guys traded on Friday, but something very similar happened on Friday. Something very similar happened on Friday. Trump tweeted and it dropped like 100 points in a matter of like seconds. Okay, we're done with the shorts. This could just be reversing back up. It caught something. It caught wind of something. That's hilarious, pandas. That's just hilarious to me. That's hilarious to me. This caught wind of something. This is reversing back up. I can't go short right now. That was great. How fun was that, pandas? Literally, within seconds, we moved 154 points. Within seconds. I'm telling you. Like, these candles are printing. This one printed in 6 seconds. This one printed in 6 seconds. This one printed in 1 second. Altogether, this was like 15 seconds worth of trade. Overall, it was 150 points of movement. I love it, pandas. We are trading in a land in a land landmines. We're trading in a field filled with landmines. I'm telling you that right now. One wrong step and boom, you're dead. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. My gosh. And I wanted to get to the previous day's close. Or sorry, this gap fill. It didn't get there. I'm glad I just scalped out my 500. That's surprising. I couldn't actually move my take profit fast enough, so that's why I took the 500. But geez Louise, like you think for sure it wants to test, it wants to fill this gap, but it never gets there. Now it's gonna be darn. It might be one of those days now we're just stuck. We're gonna be stuck in this Trump tweet volatility. Like the market kind of like showed all its cards, telling you where all its levels were with this like huge push to the downside. So we kind of like know like how high it wants to go and how low it wants to go now. Could just be a trading range rest of the day, all within this Trump tweet. Golly, that's a shame. I mean, I'm up 1,000, so I can end today very, very, very content. But geez Louise, pandas. One wrong move and boom, you're dead. Be very careful out there. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's actually wild. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What did he tweet? You know what the crazy thing is? After a tweet like this, nothing really happens. Like, that's it. Like, the move is so incredibly short term. Oh, third push down. Interesting. I didn't know. This third push down. It's looking like a little bearish, right? Because it looks like a triangle. It kind of looks like this. Which sets itself for some sort of inverse head and shoulder, cup and handle, inverse cup and handle, something like that. This is wild, pandas. Like, I don't know if we're going to move much past this. Tomorrow we have CPI numbers coming out. I really don't know if they make a difference, if they're going to make a difference, but I'll tell you this, tomorrow's the last day, I think, for the 250K accounts. I think they're getting rid of it, but tomorrow, if you want to trade, if you want the 250K accounts, tomorrow's the last day to get them. And it's a very good deal. It's only like $17 for 250, the 250K accounts. Actually, the best deal they've had in a while. It's like old. Yeah, so the 250K accounts, that promo ends tomorrow. Please be aware if you're interested in those. They're very cheap, actually, like very cheap. And like the best part is they have no limit to the payouts. You can get infinite payouts if Apex allows it, but you can get infinite payouts technically on those. Look at this. We are back to where we started. How sick is this, pandas? How sick is this? Like, we are back to where we started. Like, I'm going long here. I don't care. I'm going long here. I'm gonna try to scalp up here. Let the candle finish here. Mother. Whew. Almost cussed. I wanted to test this area so many times, and if I does it after the most ridiculous. Notice this, pandas. We are in a expanding pattern here, which is the most diabolical pattern. Truly is. When you start expanding like this, like you almost don't want anything to do with the market. Who knows? Maybe it's not expanding. Maybe it's just straight up reversing all the way up. I don't know. I'm just looking at on the 5-minute chart how it looks like. 5 minutes absolutely diabolical. Basically, we have just complete chop right now, and it's insane chop too. The crazy thing is, even with news, you get the price action, right? You get price action. The price action still doesn't lie. The price action things still work out. Which is a bit wild to me, right? So I'm thinking. Gold is moving, huh? What? Gold is truly moving. I missed the move on gold. Let's too focused on the NAS, which is nasty. The NAS is nasty. Goodness gracious. Gold actually cleaner, in my opinion. This was also affected by the Trump tweet, but golly. If I was short here, that'd been nice, but that was a hard short to outside bar reversal. That's something I like. Well, let's just say this. With this strong of a push down and not having any follow through, you're thinking this is where the bulls really want to buy. Like, they make their intentions very clear here. Like, we bought here. We don't even fill the gap, but we are buying so much, we're reversing this back up. And with such a strong move to the downside with no follow through, I'm thinking the bulls are in control. We could be a bull trend. Or at the very least, in my opinion, test a 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. We want to test a 20 EMA, I think. And I, surprisingly, kind of wrong here. Not because I'm really good at trading, but in my opinion, when you have a Trump tweet like this, and you have this much chop inside it, you're thinking you're just going to stay within this range, and it'll be kind of difficult to get outside of the range from the news. But we're clearly breaking through it. Like, we're above it now, so we're not stuck in the range at the moment. It's having a hard time really breaking out here, right? This is not a true breakout yet, but we are above, right, the news. So, to my surprise, I thought we would be stuck in here for a long time, and I thought that all the volatility would be sucked out of the market. We're still pretty volatile here. You know what that means, Pandas? That means more trading. That means more trading, Pandas. What? Do I just need to buy anywhere? Wait for a pullback, yeah? Wait for a pullback would be sick. Oh, Pandas, on Thursday I hit a 2,500 drawdown. Just a shame. Friday I made 3,000 profit. Today I'm up 1,000. As long as you can survive and get to the day that, wow, I think I just got to go long here. I think I just got to go long, but it's not giving me any opportunities, which means it's super strong. Just go long anywhere, everywhere. Don't even wait for a pullback. You gotta at least wait for a pullback, no? I don't mind missing this, but geez Louise, it seems very obvious where it's trying to go. Seems extremely obvious where it wants to go. It's just not giving me opportunity to get in. First entry, let me in. No first entries to be had, right? We need a pullback. 0 pullbacks. There we go. We got a pullback. I prefer not to have an outside bar reversal if I can prevent it. We're going to try anyways. Pandas, thoughts and prayers here. It seems strong. Like, very strong. Especially if this is a bull bar. This seems very strong now. Okay, it's not a bull bar. It's a bear bar. Interesting. Doesn't seem as strong anymore. Another bear bar. Doesn't seem as strong. It doesn't seem strong at all. What in tarnation? Another bear bar. Nope. This is a bull bar. We got 3 bear bars in a row. Do I have the cojones to do this? I think I do. That's a lot of downwards movement right now. Ren immediately loses trade probably. I picked the best first entries, Pans. I'm telling you, I am an expert first entry picker. My domain second entries only. Apparently, I can never go to first entries. What in the world? The moment it enters, it snaps back down. Fair enough. I deserve to lose that one. Fair enough. I deserve to lose that one. Fair enough. Second entry long now. Setting up. Let's see if we get something here. Do I do the hidden second entry? Yeah, yeah. I prefer not to be outside bar reversal. I prefer it to be not be an outside bar reversal. Timing on this might be difficult. I'm gonna do it anyways. Just drop it here. Okay, looks good. Ah, super doji. Small risk though. I'll take it. First entry here. It's a small risk. Let's see if we can get that new high. I personally want this to touch the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. That's what I wanted to get to, if I can get there. But beggars can't be choosers type thing, you know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. Let's try. Let's try. One time. Come on. One time. I have like zero fear right now. Partially because my risk is very small, so I don't mind if I lose this trade. I think it's well worth the attempt here. Right, it's a second entry long coming off the 20 MA on a pretty strong uptrend with a clear target above. I gotta try, I think. I gotta stick to my guns here a little bit. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, so be it. It might be my last trade. I want to end with like at least 500 in profit. You know what I mean? I want to end at least like 500 in profit. It would be nice. Yeah, I lost this trade. Darn. It's all good. I try. I think it was well worth the attempt here. You know, like it's a second entry long, coming up to 20 MA, strong uptrend, clear targets above, and the higher time frame just printed this massive bull bar. I thought we'd have some follow through. So this is why all the reasons why I took this trade. It's a higher low, but it's looking really weak, right? We got these two bear bars here. That's a bad signal bar for a higher low. So it's like, that's not a good first entry to take. Yeah, you lose this trade. It is what it is, though. I mean, I tried. I think, in my opinion, that was a good trade to take. I'm obviously going to lose it, but I think it was still a good trade to take, even though I lost it. Even though I lost that trade, I think it's still a good attempt. We got massive bull bar here. Clear targets above on the 5-minute chart with the 20 MA. I just think, what can you do? Sometimes it happens. And I think it was a good trade. Even though we lost, the risk wasn't that large either, I don't think. How big was this risk? Risk was like 16 points. Not too shabby. Do I want to try to go long again here? I don't think so. Clearly underneath the 20 MA. Like, if anything, you want to go short because it's being diabolical right now. Could try one more attempt to go long, but this will be my last attempt, I think. Bad signal bar here, but we'll try to go long one more time. Again, small risk. Terrible looking signal bar currently, yeah. Oh, that is horrendous. Ain't it horrendous? Ain't it horrendous? Like, I should definitely not be trying to go long here. Should definitely be trying to go short here, yeah? 1000% trying to go short here. Whoa. Whoa. Darn, pandas. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should have considered the trading range we were in on the 5-minute chart, just seeing how we're probably just stuck in this. I thought we can get to the 20 EMA while we're up here. Obviously, I was wrong, but geez Louise. It's a tough one. I mean, I don't have any regrets taking it, though. I think I gotta try. I think my biggest regret is taking this long. It's a good signal bar now to go long. Failed trap, I may try to go long here, but as it is right now, I cannot go long here. It's just impossible, in my opinion. I'm gonna ban this guy. Please stop. Stop shilling your stuff, please. One last chat. I'm gonna remove these comments. Just don't shill your things, please. You can like email me. Support at two-leggedpullback.com. You can find the email on the YouTube channel. But please stop shilling your stuff here. Like I said, failed trap. I'll take along. Failed trap. I'll take along here. Failed trap. I'll take along. Still got 40 ticks. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, I think we're good. No! Get me in there. Okay, I'm in. Jeez Louise. Price action ends up being very diabolical. If I lose, I lose. So be it. Fail trap. I'm gonna try here. For the obvious target, which is the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, and that's all I'm gonna try to do here. No other tricks. That's it. If I lose, I lose. So be it. This is actually setting stuff up for a nice second to short like this. If this like triggers second to short, like I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, and it is what it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful second to short actually. Right, double trend line. I should just enter short there. This is tough. It's tough. The failed trap got me interested going long. I think I was still bullish, thinking like why would we get so close and not test this 20 EMA while we're up here, and it's not doing it. This is a good short to take. I should have reversed it. I wasn't thinking about reversing. I was very keen on going long because of how strong this bull bar was. But after seeing this trend line, I was like, this is actually a good short to take now. Golly. I was up 1,000. I'm down 170. I'm up to only 170. Oh, pandas. So is trading. So is trading. That's how trading is. It always does this. Makes like these amazing moves and then just turns to absolute chop. Golly. Golly. Are you back to evals? I'm not back to evals. These are funded. Am I greedy being up $1,000? I don't see how that's being greedy. I mean, with hindsight bias, you can say that was greedy. But without hindsight bias, I'm trading the charts. I don't care what my balance is. I'm just trading the charts. But unfortunately, it was showing some really good, strong behavior here, going straight to a key area, and it just stopped doing it. It just completely stopped. Like it was getting close, it just stopped going up there, and it could just be purely this trading range. Which now that's it's there, and also this failed trap, man. That's very tricky. When a trap fails like this, typically it has a strong opposite reaction. So I decided to take the trap and pay the price. Right? Basically it's a trap here and another trap. It's a double trap. Super diabolical. Seems like an obvious push to the downside now. And now when things seem obvious, it reverses very strongly. What am I right now? 1, 2. I lost 1, 2, 3. I lost 3 trades. 3, 4 trades. I won. What's my record? Trend lines are good. Look at this trend line. It worked out very nicely here. And with a second entry short. This is actually the trade I should have waited for. I was not waiting for the double trap though. I was not waiting for it. The hindsight bias, this is the perfect trade I should have waited for. Am I trying to go short here, pandas? Like it looks like getting vacuumed back into this trading range. Fail second entry long, I could consider it, but I don't know. I simply do not know. That's rough. I mean, like, you're thinking you're gonna test the 20 EMA. You're thinking you're testing the 20 EMA. We don't get there. And it is what it is. If you don't get there, you don't get there. And I tried. Okay, let me figure out my record right now. 1-0 to win. 1-0. 0-0. Or 1-1. 1-2. 3-2. These are 2 wins. 3-2. 3-3. 4-3. 4-4. 4-5. 4-6. Okay, I got one more in me. I'm 4-6 right now. 3 loss differential will do it. Like if I have a 3 loss differential, that means the day is chopped. Like there's just no. This is the day itself is too hard for me to trade, and this is my like 100% way to tell. Whatever, I'm going short here. I do not care. Put me in short. I don't care. Absolutely insane that we reversed like that. It's so sick. Uh, uh, I don't like the wiggles. I don't like the wiggles. I don't like the wiggles. And the wiggles, it wiggles me out. Yeah, for sure. It wiggles me out. Yeah, I do not like the wiggles. Like I want that to push very strong. I don't want to wiggle around here. Mainly because we're too far away from trend line and 20 EMA. So like the trade itself was not very strong. So it wiggling around here, like the only way I stay in is if it pushes very strong, right? Like if it's a low probability trade, you need to push very strong right away on low probability trades. If it's not pushing very strong right away, then I'm not for it. What a reversal here. That was a trade of the day right here, pandas. I missed it because I was long. And I was not thinking about reversing my trade just because the trap failed. Right? When the trap fails, I'm not thinking to go in the same direction of the failed trap. Maybe I should start doing that though, right? End up creating a nice second entry short right off this trend line and 20 EMA. Beautiful. And you could even say coming off the previous day's low. This bounces up, right? Now we're first entries. This is untradeable price action. It's like a very tight channel here. When it looks like that, impossible to trade. Just nothing you can do about it. You just gotta watch it. You gotta watch until it breaks out of this pattern. Push up, strong push up. Man, it's like, what can I trust now at this point? There's nothing I can trust. We're in our trend line again, but multiple strong bull bars leading right up to it. It's not. I don't feel very comfortable just going short right here, even if it's on a trend line, because of the price action, right? It's just two massive pull bars flying right into it. I'm not comfortable going short. You're thinking there's a little bit of follow through after these two strong bull bars. Ugh. Just chilling. Just chilling. Strong reversal back up. After a massive push to the downside. What can you do about it though? You know what I mean? Golly. It's just multiple, not bull bars. I mean, there are multiple bull bars, but no breaks beneath the previous candle's lows. Right? This is straight up one leg up. Essentially reversing this entire bear bar. And it seems like it wants to test a 20 EMA now, only after this really strong push to the downside. It's just ridiculous, whatever. Whatever. It's just so stupid. So dumb, man. So dumb. What can I say? What can I say? It's just floating upwards. Engulfing bar. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible move. It is absolutely incredible move. I need to go long here, but I need to figure it out. I need to figure out entry here. So dumb. I'm gonna miss the move waiting for an entry, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I got one more loss in me, and if I lose one more time, I am dunzos, and I'm ending the stream. I was waiting for, just one break of a previous candle's low. We're not even getting that. We can't break a previous candle's low all the way up here. And it makes me want to just jump in because we can't break a previous candle's low. So how else can I get in here other than just buying anywhere? Truly, how do you get in here unless you just buy anywhere? Break a previous candle's low now. Okay, our first entry, our first entry here. Do we just buy? We got an engulfing bar on the 5 minute. Look at this. It's gross. Engulfing bar on the 5-minute chart. Good enough for me. Let's get it. Good enough for me. Let's get it. Higher low, good signal bar. Got the engulfing bar on the 5-minute chart. We got a strong bull bar on the 2500 tick. Should I just let this candle finish? Let the candle finish, I guess. This is so frustrating. Let the candle finish, whatever. If it goes beyond my stop. That's stupid. If it reverses back up now after doing that, this is so stupid. So dumb. It's a lot more risk I wanted to. What the freak, pandas? What is going on, pandas? Like, I can't. Look at this. Look at this price action. Massive bull bar engulfing the previous bar, and it just folds. I'm 0-7, and that was a big loss. I have no clue how to trade this, pandas. I truly have no clue how to trade this. It is creating its own trading range within itself right now. And whatever, I'm just no, I can't go short here. So we're at the bottom of the body. We're getting bodied right now. Right, we're reversing on the bodies, each body here. That's tough, pandas. I mean, I was up solid like $1,000. I'm down 687. Oh, one trade. Jeez, I took so much risk on this. I just thought maybe I had a chance. End up losing $800 in that trade for no reason. So it's so unnecessary, pandas. So unnecessarily huge loss on that trade. So freaking stupid. I was just like, no way, this is just gonna fold with an engulfing bar like this. Yet here we are, pandas. Yeah, here we are. I should have stopped trading once I started. Once I saw this, I should have stopped trading. I just saw such a strong push. I was like, maybe there's a chance. Maybe we saw a good price action. But it just turned to. Oh gosh. Why is let me show you the 5-minute chart. Like, why does every day look like this? Like, why can't we have like a good day of trading ever? Like, what is this nonsense? Like, what is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? What is this? What is this? Like, what in the world? What is this entire day? Like, what in the world? This is okay, finally. But oh my gosh, oh my goodness, this is pissing me off just looking at this. How terrible the price action is. It's actually making me angry. Freaking every day is like this, pandas. Every single day is so ridiculously bad. Creating an expanding pattern here. I gotta stop trade. I'm truly like, this day's chopped. Like, why would I even want to trade more? Only reason why I would want to trade more right now is to make up for my losses, right? Chase my losses. This is literally the only reason why I want to continue trading. It's not like the price action's good. It's not like I see a good opportunity. It's literally for one single reason, and that is to chase my losses. That's all I want. That's the only reason why I'm willing to take another trade right now. I don't see an opportunity. I don't see clear price action. I'm telling you, I'm like speaking out loud, fully aware of my situation right now. I'll take one more trade. One last trade, goodness. Just one last trade. My goodness, Paris. My goodness. One last trade, pandas. Here we go. In this trade. Last trade, pandas. Like, no matter what. No matter what. Last trade. If I lose this trade, pandas, it's the name of the game, and it is what it is. It's not much you can do about it. It's looking pretty strong right now. Looking decent. But decent doesn't mean anything in this market. I need to touch my target here. I need my 1-to-1. I need my 1-to-1. That's the only way I can take this trade and hold it. Make it worth it. Give me my 1-to-1. Give me my 1-to-1. $300 of risk. My 1-to-1. My 1-to-1, you son of a gun. Give me my 1-to-1, you son of a gun. You know what I mean? No way. One candle is going to reverse all the way back down. There's no way. No way. No way. No way. It's going to miss it. There's no way you missed this. It's going to miss it. It's surely going to miss it. It is 1000% going to miss it now. Like, I am so certain it's going to take me out break even before. I'm so certain it's going to take me out break even. It is such a certainty it's going to take me out break even.
Target filled.
Pandas! Pandas! Pandas. Pandas. Almost makes the 1-to-2. My goodness. Almost makes the 1-to-2. It doesn't quite get there. Almost makes the 1-to-2 though. Oh, it's gonna get there now. This is flying high. Pandas, like what? What was the point of all of this nonsense? Like, I basically took the trade off this engulfing bar. It completely retraces. It doesn't break the low. Like, if I went long here, I'm still in this trade, and freaking. What is the point of this bear bar? Is so absolutely diabolical for no reason. Just prints. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hate that, Pandas. I hate that. Like, it makes a 1-to-2. Beautiful trade. Should have held, I guess. I mean, I was just happy my 1-to-1. I was risking so much on that trade. I should have just held. But at that point, I kind of wanted to take my gains, right? Because I made 940 on this one, but I lost 850 on this one. So net 90 bucks. I made 90 bucks so far, yeah. So sick. This price action is disgusting. This price action, I'm telling you right now, like, it is not for the weak-minded. It is not for the weak, only for the strong. My goodness, Pandas. Let me show you the setup I took. It was a second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. This is why I was taking so much risk on this trade. Right? Two key areas coming off my trend line and 20 EMA. And this is why I took this long trade. And coming off a bottom trend or trading range, hopefully come back to the top of it. And obviously 5 minute had the 20 EMA still need to be hit. I just had a lot of things going for that trade and ended up taking it, but the risk was 42 points, 41 under 42 points, which is way more than I typically take, but relatively small for this chart. And setup was good enough for me to try. Ended up making at least a 1-to-1, so I'm happy with that. Golly, man, this is just insane, though. Whew. I cannot tell you how frustrating that is. My goodness, pandas. What a day. So nonsensical to print this bear bar like this. You're gonna test it. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. So nonsensical to test a 20 like this. To test that. Actually so nonsensical in my opinion, but whatever. Are we in an uptrend now? It's just these like swings are so what am I saying? Are so not choppy, but they're overlapping, right? All these swings are just overlapping so much. I just don't know if we're gonna really get a strong trend like without big retracements. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you have 6 overlapping bars but still going down? How do you have 6 overlapping bars but going a direction? It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The 5 minute printing a potential short off the 20 EMA. The problem. Oh, I can take this on the micros. How about I take on micros? Yeah, I'll take on micro trade. These are micros. I'll take out 2 micros. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. Okay. I'll take a trade on micros here. 2 contracts. Golly, pandas. This is so crazy. Oh, so frustrating here. It's a good signal bar coming for trend line. Coming off the top of this trading range as well. It's just 2 micros. We're trading micros now. That's what has come to. But this could be potentially good. Move back down to maybe here. Halfway. My risk on this trade, even with 2 micros, is $200. Right? So even with micros, you're risking 200. It's kind of, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. Micros, you're risking $200. It doesn't look too hot for me, at least immediately. But we'll let the trade play out. I also have bar reversal. Shout out to candle finish. What if it's a super strong bull bar? I'll just take the hit, and then if I like a short again, I'll take it. But like I've seen crazier things. Like we were this close. We're this close to filling the gap. We don't fill it. And I've seen crazier things. Like I see this gap filled before this gap. Like trust me, it happens. It happens a lot. It's not that uncommon actually. Fail second entry long here, maybe. A good setup. Maybe. I don't know. If anything, I think it just like confirms that I should just stay in this trade. Okay. Hmm. I think this is a fair trade. I mean, we had all this chop here, coming off a bunch of resistances, good signal bar. I don't think this is like telling us this is going to be a strong trend day today. This price action, well, so much overlap. Like I'm assuming we're going to be kind of in this for a little bit. Could be wrong. Could easily be wrong, but let's see. Two bear bars here would confirm for me to stay in this trade. And if I lose, I lose. But two bear bars here would be great. Really good for me. It would be very good for me if I had two bear bars here. Not sure if I'm going to get it, though. Still got 30 seconds. A lot can change in 30 seconds here. Mm. A lot can change in 30 seconds. For the good here, it seems like. Got 14 seconds left. Hold. I think I gotta hold this trade. We got two bear bars here. I gotta hold. I got just there's nothing for me. There's no reason for me to not hold this. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to hold this right now. In fact, I'll probably hold until like it tells me not to until like there's no reason for me to hold anymore. Let's look at the measure move here. The 1 to 2 measure move looks great if I can get that. This would be great if I can get this. The 1 to 2 measure move here. But two bear bars coming off the 20 EMA like this, the top of a trading range. I think yeah, I just don't have much I don't have much reason to not hold on to this, I feel like. I mean, this could take me out here, whatever. I mean, in my opinion, two bear bars, I'm holding. It's my confirmation. If we lose, we lose. And like pretty decent bear bars too. Like they're ending beneath the 50% mark. Not like on their lows, but decently close to the lows, I guess you could say. I guess you could say I'm trading counter trend too, but I'm more relying on the fact that this is probably trading range price action rather than strong trend day price action. And that's the thing about 5-minute chart. Yeah, I could be in this trade for 30 minutes and it's all the same. You know, like You could be in this trade for 30 minutes long, and it's just how long these trades take on a 5-minute chart. Right? It's like 6 candles, 30 minutes. We're already 1 candle in. Like, I mean, this could go sideways for a little bit here, then push down. I don't know. A lot can happen here. Maybe I should just scalp out here. If I see another bear bar, then it's just like 100% I'm just staying in. I'd rather just lose the trade. If I see another bear bar here, I really got to stay in this trade. In fact, maybe add on to my position. There's another bear bar here. Just waiting for this to play out. No idea what's gonna happen here. If I'm really like scared, I can take my risk off. But we're talking about, $200 risk here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal if I lose this trade. Three bear bars in a row. I'm holding. What else can you do except hold here? Three bear bars in a row? I mean, the last time we saw three bear bars in a row was right here. We had follow through. We haven't had three bear bars yet. We had two bear. Actually, we had three bear bars here. Sorry, I didn't realize this was bear bar. Three bear bars here, and that kind of reversed back up. So we'll see. I would prefer for this third bear bar to close beneath the previous candle's low. If it does that for me, then it shows me limit order traders are not here. They could not win. Oh, we closed beneath the low. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. If I lose, I lose. But this gives me everything I need for me just to stay in this and see what happens. We can make a 1-to-1 perhaps pretty easily here. 1-to-1. I can just take it out on the 1-to-1. Gain my 200 whatever. 1-to-1. We don't quite get there, which is diabolical. We don't quite get there, which is diabolical. Still got 4 minutes on this candle, though. I kind of want this candle to finish, though. I'm curious to see, like, if it wants to get back to the bottom of this range. He's got halfway through the range. We still haven't got the 1-to-1, so I'm staying in this trade until then. Anything goes until you hit the 1-to-1. 1-to-1, once you hit the 1-to-1, then you're kind of like, all right. Things can happen because people take their profits there. And it can cause it to reverse pretty strong. And all those people take the profits there at once. But to me, this is the key. We close beneath the previous candle's low. It means the limit order traders could not get that back above. I still think we're battling here. We'll see. I may have to experience some drawdown again. It's unfortunate we couldn't even make a 1-to-1. We got very close, but we couldn't get there. Still have 2.5 minutes on this candle. The candle's only halfway done. The 250K, sorry, the 2500K chart. Kind of printing some. I mean, it's a second entry long, setting up above the 20 MA here. I don't know. Maybe with a decent signal bar too. It's a second entry long, printing on the 2500 tick chart. This could be the end of this trade here. Yeah. Ouch. We risked $200. It's all good. Risking $200 here for this trade, I think it's worth. The reason why I didn't get out of this trade yet is because we didn't even make a 1-to-1. So for me, like, in order for this trade to have any positive EV, even if I were to win it, like, let's say, like, I win this trade, but I don't win a 1-to-1 on this trade. I've technically, I think, in the long term, took a losing trade still, because you need to get at least a 1-to-1 on this in order to be profitable in the long term. Right? This is like, is this even a 50-50 trade? Because if you think about it, the 50-50 trade, you have to make a 1-to-1 on every 50-50 trade to break even. So in my opinion, like, the only way to make money in this trade is if I gotta make at least a 1-to-1, bare minimum. Bare minimum need to make at least a 1-to-1 here. We got 40 seconds left on this candle, and it's, I don't know. The bulls are still not dead. The bulls saw these 3 bear bars and they laughed at death. And they said, "Ha ha ha! You think this will scare us? We're gonna come even stronger into this." That's what the bulls are saying. And I said, "Oh, I still remember this Trump tweet. I still remember this candle. I remember the chaos that came from it. I think we're going back into here." Yuck. We're dead, huh? We're dead. Strong bull bar now. Ending on its high, near its high. Like I said, if I lose this trade, like, I'm just gonna take the hit, and if I think the short's still good, I'll take another short. But other than that, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're trading micros here. No problemo. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Even if I won this, if I just took my profits right here, I've lost money on it. I lost money on it in the long term. And like I said, these setups, these can take 30 minutes to finish because we're on a 5-minute candle. This takes 6 bars. Right now we're 3 bars in this setup here. On this short, we're 3 bars in. I don't like how it's like floating up here. It's like flirting with breaking the previous candle's high. It's not spending much time trying to push down. It's spending too much time trying to break out to the top. Yeah, this could be the end of this trade. It's all good. It's $200. I still think it's worth the trade, worth the attempt. I think we're in a trading range. I don't think we're in any sense a strong trend, but with all the chop here. And so for me, I want to trade back into the chop. Makes sense to me, but who says the market has to make sense? Now we suffer some drawdown here. Basically comes back to break even on me. And now it's a L4 setup. I wouldn't be surprised if we test this high. I mean, we can easily do that. I wouldn't be surprised if we test this high. And that's why I'll just take the hit. And then re-enter again short if I think the short is still viable. What I don't want to be in is like a trade that goes long here and it just explodes all the way up and just never looks back. Does it look like it's going to happen with this price action? Not really. Like, I feel like the chances of that happening are low, but not zero. I could try to scale in here one time, but yeah, I think we lost this trade. Right, it doesn't even hit the 1-to-1, which is a shame. I'm holding that trade until 1-to-1. Do I think there's gonna be more choppiness here? 2500 tick chart is looking quite bullish. Right, just printed this bull bar after a second entry long. Come in for trend line and 20 EMA again. Actually, 500 tick chart looks strong as well. I could skunk this trade and just take the loss here. But at the end, I'm risking 200 bucks. I could care less. You know what I mean? I'm risking 200 bucks at the end of this. I could care less. It's the I don't care size. The only thing that would make me upset is my ego, where I'm like, I wish I won this trade. That's the only thing. And my ego is the one thing that would tell me to scale in here. You know, potentially really bad trade. Because even though we're like quote unquote choppy, we're technically not in a trading range yet. Because we haven't tested the bottom here. Well, I guess technically we are in a trading range because we had big down, big up. That's a trading range. That's all you need for a trading range. But we have not tested the bottom here, so it's like we've only tested it one time. And we didn't even test it. We just made it. You know, it's a bull bar ending closing above the 20 EMA. It's a bad sign for me. That was a chance to come out break even if I wanted to on the bull bar ending on its high. We got a L4 setup. If we break the low here, this could be very good for me. I don't want to scale in. Oh, I don't want to scale up unless we have a strong push, and I'm willing to like get to the bottom of this trading range. If this breaks this low, that's a very good sign for me because now we got an L4 setup coming off the 20 EMA, top of a trading range. Very good sign for me, in my opinion. If we can break the low, if we can't break the low, then obviously it's kaput. Sayonara. If we break this low, pan, that's a very good sign for me. Very, very good sign for me to break this low. Not to the point where I'll scale up here, so it's not enough room for me to want to scale up, but um, definitely enough for me to just hold now. Hold for a bit here. I love the fact that it broke this low. I don't love the fact that it's snapping back up though the moment it broke the low. That was a very good sign for me, but like I'm essentially trying to get back into this chop. I'm trying to get back into this right here. I'm trying to get back into this. And let's see if we get there. It's floating up. Okay. We're chilling here, pandas. Just watching. Another reason why I didn't want to scale in there is because the signal bar was not good. If this was a good signal bar, we got the L4, I might have been more interested in trying to double up my position, thinking it's very strong. But because it's a bad signal bar, just gonna let the price action gods take over, you know what I mean? My hands in the fate of the price action gods here. It's the market. My hands in the fate of the market at the moment. Of course, God controls the market, the one and true living God. Yeah, so ultimately, my hands are in his hands, but you know what I mean. Okay. So this is how long it takes for these trades to develop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 5 candles in now. We're more than 30. We're gonna be about 30 minutes into this trade, and nothing has happened. We're still my break even. Yeah, I could be wrong. I mean, this could be a really strong bull trend. Who knows? I love the fact that we broke beneath this low here, but I don't love this. No follow through. It retraces all the way back up, back to the top of the bar, which makes it seem like it's a failed H4 or L4. Sorry, L4 setup. L4 setup is the same thing as a four-legged pullback. Fourth entry, same thing. Two-legged pullbacks in a row, essentially. We're clearly above the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. So this could be signs of bullishness here. And we still haven't touched technically the top of the trading range according to the trading range indicator. This is why I said I wouldn't be surprised if we test this high before pushing down. It's rough out here, pandas. All of this to make about 400. We'll lose 200 though. How much are we exactly losing here? 180. And the nice thing is, it's like because I'm trading the 5-minute chart, I'm not trading through this shenanigans, right? This is absolute shenanigans here. It's like this is untradeable. Like it's nothing. I would have lost a bunch of money anywhere on this on this chart. Like it's just very difficult to trade the 500 tick chart right now. And we'll let it do its thing and break the low, snaps back up. Okay. Bear bar was enough for always in short traders to jump in here all at once. Not sure if it's enough to actually push it down, but that bear bar was, I guess, all they needed to see. We're still in this trade. And like I said, it could take 30 minutes for it to finish. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth candle. The sixth candle in this trade. So that means we're 30 minutes in, or 25 minutes in. The end of this candle will be 30 minutes in. Is it like not only do I choose a direction, but I choose how long it takes for the trade to finish? I hope we get a push down here. Now that we got a double top, like 1, 2, 3, we got a triple top here. I mean, just what more do I need to push this down? I don't know. It looked kind of good the moment the candles started forming, but now it looks diabolical. It looks like I'm gonna lose. Mm, I think at the end, I'm just at peace knowing this is less than $200 worth of risk. It's $180 worth of risk. Even if I lose this trade, it's all good. Even if I lose, this trade's all good. I mean, I feel like if it breaks this, the previous candle's high here, it's the trade's kaputs. It might be enough reason for me to try to scale in, but I'd rather just take the $200 loss and then enter again, because I feel like if it does go the way I want it to go, it will be at least a 1 to 2 risk reward. Right, the 2500 tick chart kind of shows you some bullishness, right? Because we have not been able to get, sorry, the 2500, we have not been able to break beneath the 20 EMA so far on the 2500 tick chart. In fact, it keeps creating these tails bouncing off of the 200, the 20 EMA on the 2500. So this could be bullishness. This could be like some divergence from the 5-minute chart, where the 5-minute chart has been underneath the 20 EMA. Not really underneath, but not be able to break strongly above it, but keeps pushing down from the 20 EMA. So we have an outside bar here, which is wild. I think for me, I like the trade still. It's still an L4 setup. Now it's an L5 setup. And coming off multiple areas of resistances, and the price action is showing itself to be choppy, trading rangey. Right? This is not like strong trend price action. So for me, like, to go back down here near the top of this range or whatever it is, it makes a lot more sense for me to try to go short here than go long. The way to really increase your probability here is to scale in, but you're also obviously increasing your risk. So I don't think I'm good enough to scale in. I'm pretty just not good enough for that. Because let's just say this. I have seen markets like this that end up breaking out and they just make this incredible bull run. Insane bull run. Like, I've seen it. Like, really nothing surprises me. Now we gotta, I may double up here. I'm gonna add to my position here because this is just getting ridiculous at this point. We go to outside bar. Now we're in breakout mode. It's a L5. I'm gonna go short here. If it breaks this bottom here, I'm going short. I mean, just at this point, like, why not? We're 30 minutes into this trade. Absolutely wild. If we break this low, it's an outside bar now, so now we're in breakout mode. Do I risk more than break even here? Let's just see what happens. Curious. Like, if this is gonna push, this needs to push now. Like, it has to happen on this candle. If we're retracing all the way back up, do I really want to see what happens here? Do I have to hold original risk on this trade? It's unfortunate. I don't want to, but I may have to hold my original risk. Not original risk, but now I'm risking. I'm risking a little over $200 here on this trade with 4 micros. Over 200. I'm just risking $200 on this trade. I think it's okay still. I'm okay risking 200 here. It's a fail-safe entry long. Like I gotta try. It's a Pikachu trade here with the L5 setup coming off the top of trading range, off the 20 EMA with a good signal bar, a breakout mode. Like everything about this, I gotta see what happens here. I feel like. What the heck? I'm in four micros now. 25 seconds left on this candle, and it's not looking pretty. Jeez. This cannot. I need this to push, and this cannot look like this right now. This is not how I want to look. Close beneath the previous candle's low. I'm happy. If not, then I may just skunk it. We don't close beneath the previous candle's low. I may just skunk this trade. I really don't want to skunk it because I've been in it for so long, but if it comes back up, like I'm not a happy camper. I am not a happy camper if it comes back up here now at this point. I'm going to take it right at break even. I don't care if I lose commissions on this trade. Original risk is $200. I can hold original risk. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm just not happy with the price action if it comes back up, retraces. Really don't want that right now. Everything's being diabolical. I don't think I want to stick around and find out if we come back to retrace here. Just hold original risk. 200 ducks. 100 ducks. It's looking better now, for sure. Still not pretty, but looking better for sure. Still not pretty, in my opinion. Still not very pretty. Better, but not pretty. Like, it's still wicks, still retracements. It's not moving as it should on a setup like this. Which means that I guess most traders don't think it's going to happen. We hit the 1-to-1. We hit the 1-to-1. I think I need to hit the 1-to-2 now because this is diabolical. We've been in this for too long. I'm gonna hit the 1-to-2 now. I've been in this trade since here. This candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles it took to hit the 1-to-1, pandas. You know how long 8 candles are for a 5-minute chart? We've been staring at this for 40 minutes. And like I said, this market could really could go nowhere for a while, and then finally hit, like, you just gotta let it do its thing. But geez Louise, pandas, like that's one of the downsides about the 5-minute chart. Like, just for your trade to finish, it's gonna take hours. I want a strong bear bar here, and I think that's gonna be enough to trigger the bears to start flooding in here. I think I need to wait. I gotta be patient for one more candle here. We got only 1 minute left, 1.5 minutes. Hopefully, this would be the give up bar for the bulls. Like, when they see another bear bar, they're like, all right, like, our premise is wrong. Like, we thought it was gonna break out to the upside. No longer think that. Hopefully, this would be a give up bar. That's what I'm hoping it is. Right, the bar after this one, I think is gonna be a give up bar. The bar after this one, I hope, is a give up bar. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. $30 left on this candle. Pandas, let's hope after this bar is a give up bar, and this is gonna just wham go straight to the downside. That's what I'm hoping it's gonna become. Sooner or later, we're gonna see a give up bar here. Sooner or later, we'll see a give up bar. No, I'm hoping it's this one. Give up bar, always in short. Sell right away. It's okay. I need to be always in short here. I need to sell. Yes, sell off here, please. Give up bar. Strong give up bar here. It's hitting the bottom of this trading range, which is my first target. Middle of the trading range as well. Let's take off 2 here.
Target filled.
Let's take off 2 here and swing the rest. How about that? Let's take off 2 there and swing the rest. Does that sound nice? Doesn't that sound nice, pandas? Does that not sound like a good plan? Let's take off 2 there and swing the rest. I mean, dare I think it will fill the gap down here? No way. Dare I? Dare I try? Every bar has been a bear bar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially 5 bear bars in a row. This is what I meant by give up bar. The moment this bar closed, they just sold. Right? There's barely any wick here because the moment this bar closed, everyone wants to go short because the bulls realize they're wrong. We took our profits halfway. Not halfway, but we took half our profits off. At my first target, which is the bottom of this cluster, which is beyond the 1-to-1, which is great. What I can do at this point is try a swing trade. So if we get a retracement, I can try to I can just keep on going short until we break previous pivot high. I thought it was gonna take 30 minutes, ended up taking 40 minutes. Multiple bear bars now on the 2500 tick chart beneath the 20 MA. Right now we got two strong closes beneath the 20 MA and the 2500. Better. That's good news for me. That's good news for me. We were dancing here for a long time, pandas. I'm telling you. Dancing here for a long, long time. Let's just take this. I love the 1 to 2. I already took the 1 to 5. Or we already took the 1 to 1.5. I guess we can hold this. Let's see if we get to the bottom trading range here. Oh, look at this bounce before it touches the 1 to 2. Got 40 seconds left on this candle. Anything can happen. Trump, drop another tweet for me. One time. Come on, Trump. Drop another tweet for me one time. It's creating quite a large wick here, or tail. Fair enough. 50% of the trading range. Okay, pushing down. Still give up bar. Another bear bar. Still always in short. What's what I mean. Looking to get the 1 to 2 now. Doesn't quite get there. I'm just saying right now, this is taking forever. This is taking forever for anything to happen right now. Golly. I almost just want to get out here just because I'm like just tired of this trade. Let's get out. I'm just like, I'm gonna end the stream, you know what I mean?
Target filled.
Yeah, so I mean, we need the 1 to 2. I'll take it. Easy peasy, pandas. And that's how it's done. I'll make the 1 to 2. Up 791. My highest today was like $1,000 or something like that. I'm happy by 791. I mean, at this point, like the price action is just absolutely horrid. It's actually horrid. And it's not until I jump on the 5-minute chart where I feel more comfortable. The 5 minute is king, I think, to be honest. Um, I love the 5 minute chart. I mean, it's just, especially trading micros, like, you really just don't care if you win or lose, which is the best part. But, um, ooh, gold. Another leg down on gold, perhaps. Third push up. Fail. Lots of chop here. Hmm. Dare I take one more trade? Second entry short here. The only problem is it's only one key area. It's not hitting double key areas. It's not one problem. It's a big problem. I'll try. Not the prettiest. I'm not gonna take the outside bar reversal. I'll tell you that. If the outside bar reversal, forget about it. But if it's a good signal bar, I think I'll try. Yeah, it's ugly when it looks like that. That's what I'm saying. The price action is absolutely horrid. Like, you cannot trade that. It's outside bar reversal. If it goes down, it goes down. There's not much you can do about it. I'm not entering that. Terrible signal bar. Doesn't even touch the key areas. It is with trend. That's about it. Yeah, it's ugly. Ooh, bear bar anyone's low. That actually makes you want to go short a little bit. Like, most obviously gonna make a new low here. If it doesn't, then the market's just being diabolical as always. We can't break this low. We can't even get to this low. The market's being absolutely diabolical here.
Look at the struggle just to get to that low.
Look at the struggle just to get to that low. It probably will get to it, but look at the struggle just to get there. So sick. So sick. It finally gets it. Do I think there's enough here for me wanting to keep trading? Been a pretty horrible day today, to be honest. But we're still up 791. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Being up 791 is pretty darn good. We are more than halfway there to the safety net. And that's very good progress. Safety net, if you don't know, for the 50K accounts, 150K accounts is $4,000. So us being over 2,000 profit means that we're more than halfway there. And yeah, it's good. I mean, it wasn't the best trade. This trade on the with micros on the 5-minute chart. Like, wasn't that not the best trade yet today? I mean, that's how like nice it is to trade on the 5-minute with micros. I mean, it's just a lot of things going for you. Everything I've talked about, I hope made sense to you. Right, top of the trading range if there was one. And the reason why I would think is a trading range is because look at this chop. Look at how many overlapping bars there are. Like, everything's been overlapping. And we had a good signal bar. We broke above this high, but closed way beneath it with a bearish bar. And 20 EMA as well. There's a gap beneath that needs to be filled. And once we had 2 bear bars, I was like, all right, we're staying in here. And the third bear bar, the beautiful thing about it is they closed beneath this low. So you knew that the bear stop orders are still here. They're trying to push us down more. They end up pushing down on the next push down. And the give up bar right here. Like I said, like I think this bar was going to be the give up bar, and it was. Ends up printing more bear bars right afterwards, big bear bars. But the thing that really gives it away is the fact that there's no wick here, barely any wick. So the moment this bar closed, they gave up. They got other positions. They said, you know, my premise is wrong. My long premise is wrong now, for sure. They got out, and it caused this kind of flush to the downside. And that's what I thought it was going to be, you know, because if I was a bull and I saw this bear bar, like, geez Louise, I would feel not good about that. Even here, I would give up. Maybe even this one, I would give up. Like, you know, those who held after these 3 bear bars, they came out break even essentially if they went long anywhere up here. But golly, it's tough. A lower high here, first entry. Do I wait for a trade near this gap fill and try to get the gap fill? Is that my setup here? Is that what? It's pretty far away. I mean, currently it's what, 100 points, 130 points away. But if we get closer there and we get a good setup, it's kind of like you want to try to scalp maybe $500 possible. All right. This first entry fails. It's usually the beginning signs of the bear trend weakening or any trend weakening when the first entries start to fail like this. And this clearly fails. Interesting. Okay. tight trading or tight channel. The reason why I'm thinking here is because we have a secondary short setting up. It's setting up, but it's not there yet. We need a second pullback. We still haven't got the second pullback. It's a strong bull bar. Second pullback here. Okay, I'll try. The risk is good, and the signal bar is good. I shall try. I do not want an outside bar reversal. It just seems like it's overgetting these days at this time. Good signal bar. Coming off our trend line and our 20 EMA actually here. Risk is not too bad. Typical 4 to 500 tick. It's new low. Want the 1-to-1. New low is created, but not 1-to-1 yet. Strong bear bar. Anything else low would be great. Mm-hmm. It's looking good. On all time frames, it's looking really good. Let's get it. That's a joke, right? That's a joke, right? That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke. That's a joke. Freaking missed it by like literally missed it by like a tick, I think. Yeah, missed it by a tick. Missed my target by a tick, my 1-to-1 by a tick. That was literally, that's a joke, isn't it? That has to be a freaking joke that it just did that. That had to be a joke, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe. All right, I think I'm gonna tilt it soon. Pandas, I'm done. Hey, $700 day today. I'll take it. Not too shabby. It was like almost $1,000 again. I mean, I wanted my 1-to-1 and it just retraced. I was above $1,000 today, unfortunately, and it just retraced like one tick before touching my target. So it is what it is. Like if it doesn't touch my target and starts to reverse like that, I do not want to see what happens, just because that means everyone's scalping there and they're scalping one tick early. So it is what it is. Unfortunate, super annoying, but that's just how it is sometimes. Really annoying, pandas. Very frustrating day today. But even though it's frustrating, we're still up 700 or 800 pretty much, and hopefully better trade tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be nice because we have CPI numbers, and if you don't know, CPI is tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. So we're gonna get a jolt of price action and a jolt of volatility. And the nice thing is, if you are looking for more accounts, right? If you want to get funded, tomorrow is I think a very good news event to try to get funded. And what I mean by that is Forbidden Jitsu. Especially with the 250K accounts, they're very cheap right now, and they who knows when they'll come back. So I think it's a perfect opportunity to try to get some funded accounts. The 250K accounts, Forbidden Jitsu, right at like 10 seconds or 7 seconds before the news happens. You enter your position, and let's see what happens. Look at this. It doesn't touch. It missed my target by a tick, and now it's reversing, and my stop loss would have been up here. That's my stop loss up here. I mean, that's just comical at this point. So the market is out to get you right now. This is not a good time to trade. Pandas, it might get better when we get closer to the gap fill. If we do get there, then you could have some opportunity. But until then, Pandas, this is wild. So be safe, everyone. I'll see you guys better tomorrow. And excellent day, man. We are beyond halfway to the safety net. And let's get to the safety net first, and then we'll start talking about payouts. When we get to safety net, then you start talking about payouts. You're in payout city. So but we got to get there first. So hopefully we'll get there sometime this week. If not this week, next week, and if not next week, the week after that. But the important thing is, Panda's longevity. We keep these accounts as long as possible, and I think we did as much as we could today to increase our chances for that. So, Pandas, I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, have a great Bye.